But first, I want to talk about a bizarre development in women's sport that sees women who used to be men and competed as men in men's competitions identify as women and compete against and beat female athletes. Confused? In this gender-fluid age of identity politics where feelings matter more than chromosomes, the fairer sex is being asked to accept athletes with an unfair advantage. Last weekend, a Canadian cyclist, Rachel McKinnon, who used to be male but now identifies as female, won the 2018 UCI Masters track championships in Los Angeles. She's now a world champ. Good for her. But not all of the women she beat think that it's fair or right, including the third place getter, Dr Jennifer Wagner. Closer to home, at this year's Commonwealth Games on the Gold Coast, a transgender athlete looked certain to win gold in the women's weightlifting before she was injured and had to withdraw. Laurel Hubbard used to be called Gavin and competed internationally as a male before transitioning at the age of 35 and competing as a woman. Last year in Melbourne, she competed in her first major international competition. And perhaps not surprisingly, she broke a number of national records on her way to winning the women's over 90 kilogram division. Of course, anyone who doesn't uncritically embrace transgender athletes is subjected to all sorts of abuse, including being labelled a transphobic bigot. But it is imperative that there's more research and scrutiny to determine if transgender athletes have an unfair advantage. Men are stronger, faster, and have much higher rates of testosterone. The IOC allows transgender athletes to have testosterone levels up to 10 nanomoles per litre, less than the average male, but significantly more than the average woman. In fact, many times more. How is that fair? It may be stating the bleeding obvious, but men and women are different, and pretending otherwise only disadvantages female athletes.